Dennis Wrigley Ministries, a better way, unity, renewal and healing.
I want to tell you the story of a woman who lived in a small town in Northern Ireland, and she wasn't a particularly popular lady in town. She was fairly cantankerous, and her language was, to say the least, ripe. And she often used to sit outside the butcher's shop and was really quite abusive to people in the other community. Doesn't matter which it is, I can't even remember. And there was a real stoking of the fires between Protestants and Catholics, and she enjoyed it. But she sat on the seat basically because she couldn't walk very far. She had a stick. Well, we had a meeting on, the subject was healing and reconciliation. And at the very beginning, we prayed for signs and wonders for everyone to know and to see and to experience. And to the bewilderment of everyone, this cantankerous old lady barged in at the back of the room and shuffled inch by inch to the very front row. And everyone thought there's going to be trouble. She has a habit of raising her voice and shaking her stick and being very obnoxious to everybody. Anyway, we had a time when a prayer was offered. And the prayer went something like this: Lord, you make the blind people see, the deaf people hear, the lame people walk. And just at that moment, there was a clatter and a stick went flying on the floor. And as we prayed, everyone gasped. This woman got up without a stick and walked towards the platform. And people were reaching out to try to stop her from falling. And she waved them away. Well, she then went and sat down. And at a certain stage, we had an Irish jig played. And the words to the jig were an old Jewish form of the Psalms. I can't remember the words, it doesn't matter. But people had to clap and dance. They danced as David danced. So the whole congregation were on their feet and there was clapping. And to the amazement of everyone, there was the woman going round and pirouetting and dancing. And they were stopping aghast and saying, but isn't this the woman who's all can hardly move and is such an unhappy person? Her face was radiant. She was smiling. And I felt we really must get to know more about this. So when we finished singing, I said, can you tell us what's happened? Sure I can, Dennis, she said. Sure I can. I thought she would give a testimony of the healing of her legs. No. She got her hand and she said, the healing of the legs is nothing. I've been healed in my heart, and I no longer hate yous lot. And she pointed at people in the meeting from the other side. And she said, this is the real healing. The legs are just a bonus. And she got up and she danced around and everyone clapped. And there was fun and there was joy in that place. Yes, God gave us a sign and we saw wonders. She was healed in body, but primarily in her innermost spirit. And it happened solely because we had prayed for it to happen. He honored the prayers of his people in that meeting, and people could see with their own eyes. It was tangible, it was real. And then I got this remarkable letter from a very prominent citizen in the town saying how she still sits in the chair, but she doesn't have a stick, and she's beaming love, and she's telling everyone of her new faith in Christ. That is meat and drink for me. And whenever I've been with Maranatha teams, over and over again we see God at work, showing his grace publicly not hidden away. The gospel, as Leslie Newbigin taught me long ago, is public truth for all to see. And we give him all the glory.
Dennis Wrigley Ministries, a better way, unity, renewal and healing. Thank you for watching.